We've all seen the men and women walking down the streets in pairs, giving up 1.5 to 2 years of their lives to live in a new area so that they can share their beliefs. But who are they? It's time to meet the missionaries. This is Elder Peter Cale Williams. He's from Idaho. And this is his companion, Elder Lance Black, and he's from Arizona. They are two of the 70,000 plus people serving their mission currently. But a lot of people's first reaction to them is to ask why. Why is this so important that 70,000 plus people would give up years of their lives to become missionaries?
I chose to go on a mission when I was about 5 years old, or at least I can remember thinking about a mission. Growing up in church, talk about how when we grow up, we'll serve a mission. There's even a primary song that we sing. It says, I hope they call me on a mission when I have grown a foot or two.
As I got older, I saw what missions really did, not as just an adventure or like a time sentence, but as the work of the Lord, and that me going out and serving, I will help people, and that there are people out there that my testimony and my experiences alone will be the only person that can help them.
Because once again, it came to why would I, but why wouldn't I?
Many people around the world believe that people in the LDS Church must serve a mission, but that's not true, because the LDS believe that everyone has their own agency, and agency is free will given to us by God, and Elder Williams' family demonstrates that well. His oldest brother was not fit to be a missionary since he did not meet the requirements of becoming one. His older brother was planning on going on his mission, but then decided not to after getting his calling. His third older brother served in New Zealand, so Elder Williams is the second among his brothers to serve. But even then, his dad pulled him aside while preparing to go.
At one point, I even had my dad come to me. It was maybe a week or two, sometime around when I was turning in my mission papers or my application. And he said, do you really want to do this? It's going to be really hard. Because he'd served his mission previously. And I thought about it, and then I took some time and prayed about it. I said, this is what I need to do. This is what I want to do. So he supported me in that, and it's been quite the growing experience since then.
So even with their agency, they still decide to go based off of personal experiences and their testimonies of the church, and they give up 2 years of their personal lives. But what is it really like to be a missionary? They wake up at around 6:30, do morning exercises, and get ready for the day. At around 8:30, they start scheduling for the rest of their day and do individual scripture study. If they have a lesson to teach that day, they will prepare for them. They leave the apartment around 10 a.m. to go knock on doors, try to have conversations with people about Jesus Christ, and go to their lessons. Lunch is for an hour wherever it fits in best for their morning. Then, at some point, they'll do their companionship scripture studies, which is where they study the gospel together. After dinner, they go out again to knock on more doors, go to more lessons, and spread the gospel. They have to be back at their apartments by 9:30, and they have to be in bed by 10:30. With their days packed, there are bound to be ups and downs. So in their experience, there are many enjoyable aspects.
Definitely the most enjoyable part of being a missionary is the people you meet, and even more than that, the people that you meet that you get to share the gospel with, that you get to bring that light into the world and improve their lives. It's nothing about I get something, but I get to give something.
I guess one of the most enjoyable parts about serving a mission would probably be when I love it when people smile because of the gospel. When the knowledge of Jesus Christ and the knowledge of His restored gospel makes someone smile. When we teach an individual who's just lost a family member, a widow who just lost one of her kids, when we explain to her that families can be together forever, that they're not just for this life, when we explain to broken families that this pain is temporary, that it's not going to stop here, you don't have to live with this forever. When we explain to a lifetime addict or alcoholic that you can move beyond this doesn't define you, and watching their faces and their minds work and light up as the Spirit enters their life. I love watching people smile. I love watching the gospel change lives.
Though there are many enjoyable parts about being a missionary, they're still human, and sometimes they can get really defeated by the things people do.
I would have to say yes a few times. There was this, in my very first area that I was in, this two ladies that were roommates that had just got baptized before a month or so before I got there, and we would visit with them. We'd stop by usually once every other night and just sit on the porch and talk with them and laugh with them, enjoy each other's company. And then one night, after a while, someone started feeding them anti-Mormon literature, stuff about the church that they quote, that says that it's wrong or this is its downfalls. It points out all the bad things about it. And they went from being these two people that enjoyed us coming over to looking me in the eyes and saying that they didn't trust me. And that was just absolutely destroying to me at the time, because I had done nothing but testify to them what I know was true. And because of things other people had told them, they no longer trusted me, and they went from being a friend to being someone in my past.
I've felt defeated many times on my mission. Many times. When you and your companion are walking down the street and this guy pulls up to you in his car and immediately starts bashing you with anti and is telling you about what you believe is wrong and the way you were raised is wrong and you're following this false cult, I felt defeated. I know that they're not doing it to attack me, but they're attacking my religion, my beliefs, and that's why I'm on my mission. That's why I wear Jesus Christ's name on my chest. And so it does attack me, and it kind of wears away. Kind of like, no matter how firm you are, you know, the wind and the rain and the water will always wear away at the firmest stone. And though I'm nowhere as solid as most towers or stones or mountains, it wears away slowly but surely. And there have been some nights where I've gone home and I've just laid down in bed just absolutely defeated. But I know tomorrow's a different day. I know that I have another opportunity to reach out to those around me tomorrow.
But in the end, on their good days and on their bad, these are still just two goofy dudes making their way through life. Elder Williams was in the marching band. He's hilarious and he likes to drive his car. Elder Black has dyslexia and he managed to become valedictorian of his senior class. So, next time you see them riding their bikes or at your door, remember to be kind. They're only human, like you and me.